And we are back. Notre Dame Dons basketball takes on the Marist Red Hawks tonight. I'm Caden Frawley. I'll be your host for the majority of the night tonight with about 4.5 minutes to go until game time. We are excited for everyone watching the stream. This should be a good game tonight. Marist comes into this game 19-4 overall record, 7-2 in conference, while the Dons come in at a 12-13 record, 7-2 in conference also. So another big conference matchup tonight. With a few sponsorship shout-outs before the game. Tonight's game is sponsored by Medspa, with locations in Arlington Heights and Harwood Heights. Medspa and owner Retana Sizik specialize in numerous types of skincare services and will customize your skincare plan. Renata has over 15 years of experience and provides a safe and nurturing environment. Please visit their website at www.remedispa.com or call them at 224-723-5408. You'll see them at the bottom of our screen all night. NDCP thanks Remedispa for all of their support. And with just about 3.5 minutes until prayer and national anthem, the starting lineup for the game tonight is sponsored by Jump Guy Party Rentals. Jump Guy is your top choice for bouncy house rentals in the Chicagoland area. Jump Guy is a family-owned business that takes pride in providing a safe bouncy houses that are high quality and competitively priced. If you're looking to bring excitement to the party, make Jump Guy your first call and only call. Reach out to the Jump Guy team at https://www.jumpguy.com or give them a call at 773-774-3636. Once again, that's https://www.jumpguy.com/ or give them a call at 773-774-3636. Thanks to our team at Jump Guy for their support. So now coming into the game, the starters for Marist. For Marist, number 0, Adani Vasilakis. Number 2, TJ Tate. Number 5, Stephen Brown. Number 10, Darshawn Thomas. And number 24, Achilles Anderson. Those will be the starters for your Marist Red Hawks tonight. Pretty tall squad. Everyone in this starting lineup above 6 foot, except for number 2, TJ Tate, but he's only 5'11", so he's not much farther away. And then the usual starting lineup for the Dons. So the usual starting lineup for your Dons tonight will be number 1, Liam Ingalls. Number 4, Brady Selhurst. Number 21, Ryder Rea. Number 22, Leo Frederigo. And number 24, Brennan Jost. So with just under 1.5 minutes here until game time, we'd like to thank you all for watching. We hope you have a great time watching our stream tonight, and we'll be back at tip-off.
name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. God walk oath. We ask you to bless all the students at Marist and at Notre Dame College. May they remain constantly curious in their pursuit of knowledge and truth. May they use their gifts and talents to spread your light and love throughout the earth. And may all of their learning ultimately draw them closer to your Son, Christ, the teacher. We make this prayer in your holy name. Amen. Notre Dame, pray for us. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. And now, our national anthem.
Sorry about that, folks. There was no audio for the first 4 minutes, so me and Jacob were talking to ourselves. We are back, though, as the Dons are down by 3. Marist leads 9-6 with 3.5 minutes left to play. So, yeah, me and Jacob just had a nice conversation about the game so far. Pretty good. We were talking about how the Dons have fought against these better teams and then just kind of lost it at the last second. As the three-pointer from Rhea there is no good.
And with calling all of these games, we have seen this Dons team grow since what they were early on in the season. And they have learned to be more composed, and they have learned to really swing the ball and find those openings.
Yep. So the Dons so far, Jose is the only one to score with 2 3-pointers, one from the corner, one from the wing. There's a good shot by Vance there as he draws a little contact, but able to go up strong and finish. Give Marist a 5-point lead. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here to play in the first quarter. A foul will be called there on Tate.
And I know you were talking about it earlier with the heights of the team. That's definitely something to consider with Marist on the offense. I mean, just they can get over the Dons and really just put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, I mentioned during the starting lineups that everyone in the starting lineup was 6 foot or taller except for TJ Tate, but he was only 5'11", so he's not much farther away. Sellers' 3 is no good. Vance comes down with the rebound, finds Vasilakis in the corner. Tate's 3-pointer, in and out, and a good rebound there from Vance, but no good on the shot. Ingles open 3 at the top, it's good. Don's points all come from 3 balls to cut the lead to just 2 for Marist now early in this matchup.
We are entering the final 2 minutes of this quarter.
Vasilakis' 3 in the corner is good. Joe's 3-pointer is off. Frederigo able to kind of swat that one out. Reyes' 3-pointer from the wing is good. And it looks like a 3-point contest out here. There's back-to-back-to-back threes from both teams. So Marist only with a 2-point lead with 1.5 minutes left here to play. Brown's shot is off the front iron and no good. Ingles finds Selhurst down low.
Ooh.
No foul called. Everyone in the building's looking for that, and now there's a big pile up. Looks like if there was a fumble on Legends Field out there. So the Dons will stay with it. There's a jump ball called, but the possession arrow is on the Dons, so they will stay with the ball here. And they'll inbound it under the basket. Fletcher comes into the game for the Dons. In for Rhea.
Selhurst was wide on that drive, too. He just got too ahead of himself.
Jost looking for his options. Fletcher finds Frederigo. Frederigo's pass to Sellers down low is too long. That'll be a turnover for the Dons. Vasilakis' 3-pointer is long. Vance able to come up with it, but poked out by Sellers.
That was some smart ball awareness right there from Selhurst.
40 seconds left here to play in the first.
Don's winding down the clock.
Yeah, I'd be surprised to see them take the very last shot. That's a 40-second possession there, so 20 seconds left. Try to get something going here. Ingles takes it back out with 15 seconds now. Finds the paint, and a foul is called. Looks like that'll go against number 4, Jameer Brown.
Dons have potential to tie the score here with 2 made free throws.
So yeah, was there anything else we missed out when we had our nice little conversation for the first couple minutes of this game? Just talked about how the Dons have been losing big leads recently. They've had a couple games, especially here at home, where they have a big lead and then end up losing the game in the end. We were talking about height, especially for Marist, and how they just have a very tall lineup.
Record-wise,
yeah.
while Dons may be having the worst record here on paper, they are tied in the conference, so this game still has huge implications for that.
So Ingles goes 1 for 2 at the line. 10 seconds left. Marist will try to get the last shot off. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. The last second shot is no good. So Marist leads by 1, 14-13 at the end of an exciting first quarter of basketball. We'll be back in the second for some more action.
Notre Dame Dons basketball is back. This is Jacob Barnett, and I am with Jimmy coming back to announce, and we are getting right back into the action.
Yep. Second quarter, definitely a strong showing from both teams. It's a little bit of a stronger showing from the Marist side, but Dons were able to cut down the lead early on. So
yes,
hopefully you're going to be able to take the lead in the second quarter.
Being down by 1 point is not that bad going into the second quarter if you are the Dons.
Yep.
First free throw is sunk by number 14 on Marist.
That's actually
third. Huh?
24.
Thank you, Jimmy.
All
right. Second free. Just bounces out.
Looks like they've put Reed Roslin into the game to replace someone.
And we've been seeing Brady Selhurst out here on the court a lot, really pushing the ball down.
Yeah.
Don's trying to find an opening. Selhurst back to Ingles. Ingles to Selhurst. Selhurst back to Selhurst.
Looking for the shot.
To Ingles, looking for the shot. Yeah. Selhurst. Roslin, Selhurst. Don swinging the ball, trying to wear out Marist right now. But they can't just seem to find an opening. Marist is running a 1-3-1 defense. Ingles across the map for three. Just bounces out.
Marist gets the ball. Ooh, and it's going to fly right out.
Jimmy, what Caden and I were mentioning was the confidence levels of these two teams coming in. We do know that ND has come off with some hard losses. So how do you think that's going to impact ND's game?
Well, they're currently at a 3-win conference win streak, right? So I think they have the momentum to absolutely to win this game. But Marist also on a 3-win streak, not a conference win streak, but still a win streak nonetheless. So with a win for Marist, they will be able to push in to maybe take the lead over Bennett, who is 10-0. But with an ND Dons win, they will maybe be able to clutch up a second place.
Good.
Which would be big.
Ingles' Selhorst really playing a game of keep away from Marist right now, swinging the ball back and forth to each other.
I mean,
Go.
I mean, you look at the connection between these two guys on the field, but it's actually going to be.
And that 3 was made by Brendan Fletcher.
Wow. Really good play. Brady and Liam going back and forth to then give it to him to get the 3 in. A little trickery going on, possibly.
Just bounces out from number 10, Darshawn Thomas.
Make the pass to Ryder Rea, looking for Brady. Brady going back to Ryder, looking to make a shot here. Gonna keep going that back and forth action, but now to Liam.
With the Dons right now, they really just got to quicken up their pace a little bit. Yeah. I know they've been trying to a few times, but as you can see right there, it might get swatted away or taken away even and converted into more points for Marist.
Yeah. One thing about this Marist team is that they have been very quick with the ball, especially on the opposing team's field or side. They've been able to get those points quickly, and then when the Dons are over there, they tend to take their time a little bit, get it in, maybe go for more threes in the first quarter. But now they're playing a lot more aggressive, trying to get it in. Ryder looking for someone.
It's getting a little messy in the center right there. But the Dons make the 3-pointer to take the lead once more, 19-17.
Yeah, up by 2 with 4 minutes, 30 seconds in the half. Travel is going to be called on.
With that travel call, the Dons now have a golden opportunity and a timeout. So, as we always do with timeouts, we will be back in a second. Notre Dame leads 19-17.
And we are back. Dons lead 19-17 after a Marist timeout. Looking like the Dons are going to have possession with Liam Ingles starting it off.
And as we were saying before the timeout, this is a golden opportunity for the Dons. They have the lead currently. They could extend the lead to more than a basket, and it could just be a great position going into this half.
Absolutely. Looking for something all by himself. Going to lose it for a second, but going to be able to re-pick it back up.
Dons are scrambling to find an opening right now.
And Marist has locked down this defense almost, but not completely, as Liam is able to find an opening.
Jostin Ingles right now controlling the ball for the Dons.
It's going to be Brady charging his way back in to pass.
Federico down in the middle trying to find an opening. Ryder Rea just bounces out.
Now Marist going back over another thing that we were talking about during the break, this Marist defense has been getting the Dons scrambled up, not been able to maybe lock down a player. So they maybe hopefully use that timeout to lock down this defense, get some things figured out, and number 25 not going to be able to get in, but
just a little high. Sellhorse wide open. Number 24, Brendan Jost, sinks the three.
Dons continue the lead, 22-17, raging on. It's going to be another timeout from Marist, I would assume. We'll be back.
We will be back. We are back. Notre Dame leads 22-17 against Marist. Jimmy, as you were saying before, the Marist offense is really tripping up the ND's defense right now. And just Marist seems to be way too fast for the Dons right now on defense. So the Dons really need to take their time, keep their composure.
Yeah, absolutely. And Marist going to be able to, possibly going to be able to strike back with that shot. Not going to look like it's going to count, but good effort. I just saw Ryder Rea kind of actually tripped up, but looking like one of their players is going to be taking some shots here. It's going to be number 2, TJ Tate. Going to shorten the lead.
Just a little, hopefully.
Chipping away at it. But hopefully, after this, the Dons are going to be able to march back down the field. But they've been fairly accurate with this, so we're going to see if TJ can get another one. Sinks it in.
Marist has been pretty consistent with their free throws. However, on normal drives, their shots have been fairly inconsistent, either aiming too high or too low from the basket. Some of them even shooting from the side and hitting the side of the rim.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of part of the way they play.
Yeah.
Very quick, maybe a little bit too quick, not really thinking about, putting the time and effort into the shot, just kind of get it off quickly, move on. Don's playing a little bit more calculated as Brady takes the shot, not going to be able to get it in. Covered by 24, Achilles.
And the Don's calculated plays have been a drastic difference from the first quarter, I would even say, because they were really sending the ball, pushing the ball, but the Dons were tripping up. But now that they've slowed down and settled the game down for themselves, you can see it making a difference.
Yeah, they're really trying to take control in this game. With the lead and only less than 2 minutes left in the half, they're really trying to make a statement here that they want to hold down this lead. Adani.
Marist is slowing down. Crowd's getting excited. ND's defense is doing exactly what ND would like right now.
Yeah, they're making them play their game. Right there.
Go.
Can't get it off.
Liam Ingles pushing the ball down the court. To Ryder Rea. There it is. And those are the shots that you need right now. Those shots to build up the confidence. You don't always need to be taking those threes out there on the court.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just anything to get that lead, get that momentum going, because this is a very momentum-based team. Once they're going, it's like a train that you can't stop.
Exactly. But the main thing is, can they keep that momentum going into the second half?
Yeah, we're going to have to see. Marist is going to have to maybe change up their play, but maybe not now, as we're able to sink the three-point. But Liam Ingles right back down on the other side of the field. for the court.
Ingles lurking to Selhorst. Up. I think Selhorst was looking for a foul there, but it doesn't matter. Don's up 26-22.
Foul called.
I believe that is on Leo Frederigo. 37.5 seconds left in the first half. And as we were mentioning earlier, you were bringing up the idea of momentum and how carrying this momentum into the second half. Fourth quarters have been crucial for this team. We've said it once, we've said it again. That fourth quarter for the Dons can either make or break it. And let's see if over the past few weeks they've really learned from their mistakes in the fourth quarter. And they don't get anxious, they don't get nervous, they got to stay composed.
Yeah, I mean, with a 3-win streak going into this game, hopefully they've been able to figure out that fourth quarter, because in all honesty, that has been their main struggle. Like, just keeping the momentum up in those final moments. Really trying to fight to get that basket into the...
Marist can't seem to make a shot right now.
Oh, no.
Every ball that Marist put up bounced off the rim. No matter which direction you shot, which direction you looked, that ball was bouncing out.
14 seconds left in this half. Dons really locked down that defense, using their timeouts wisely.
Yes. And it looks like a Marist offensive foul stopped that. Dons are now slowing down the game. Liam Ingles taking it at his own pace. We have entered into the final 10 seconds of this quarter, looking for the final shot of the half.
He's going to go for it. Not going to be able to get it off. And as we end the half, 26-22, Dons lead. See you in the next half.
back to High School Game Day Live on Marist. This is Alban Romani, joined by
Henry Thuet.
And we're going to be the one broadcasting. As we see, a 3-point shot from Notre Dame already.
Yeah, so this game has kind of been Marist really fast, kind of missing most of their shots, though. And Notre Dame has been really hitting their shots in a really good way, especially three-pointers. And that's why they're kind of got the upper hand right now. So we'll see if that continues.
I would also like to point out Notre Dame has been defending quite well against Marist team. Whenever they're on defense, they seem to hold off their progress very well whenever they're on the offense. And I think it's really, really nice effort to commend Notre Dame on that.
Visalis with the ball. To Thomas. Thomas with the shot. The rebound by Anderson.
And we see it, they pass the boundary.
Notre Dame ball.
It's a turnover. They're out of bounds. See Liam Ingles with the ball.
Good movement by Notre Dame here.
We can really see the coordination. Look at all these amazing passes that they're doing. They're not giving the opponent a lot of opportunities to intercept the ball in any way, and they're really taking every opportunity to advance that they can. And Ryder Rea makes the three-point shot, which brings the score to Notre Dame 32, Marist 22, with a 10-point lead against Marist, which is the biggest lead that we have seen so far in the match. See Adonai Vasilikins with the ball, passing it to TJ Tay. Seems to be a fumble going on. With a three-point shot count at the end of that throw as Notre Dame regains possession of the ball.
Engels to Sellers. Sellers for Engels.
And we see Sellers on the ground, it appears. There may be an injury on the floor.
And we're back after the injury. Notre Dame up 32-25.
Liam Ingles at the ball. See TJ Tate defending Liam Ingles. Not giving him any room or any good opportunity for him to advance. Has another Ryder Rea. See advance coming all the way. Back to Liam.
Reed there had an open shot.
Yeah. Ryder Rea reaching for the shot, misses. Possession goes back to Marist. We see a travel call by the referee. Notre Dame regains possession of the ball. Travel by Achilles Anderson. Notre Dame again. Reed takes the possession of the ball, making it much more difficult for Marist to hold off their advance. Liam Ingles coming in. See Reed with the ball. Reed has a really good opportunity here, and Reed makes the shot. But his referee calls the travel before the shot can be called in.
Yeah, not many open shots here by Notre Dame. The ones that they do get, though, they've been really hitting them. That's kind of been the difference in this game. So we'll see if that changes. But right now, looking good for Notre Dame.
Yep. We got Marcus Vance passing it to G.J. Tate. Continuing to rebound passes left and right. There's no obvious way. And as I said that, they managed to break through Notre Dame, which lose possession of the ball. Notre Dame starting to make their quick advance. As Liam Ingles passes the right rail, back to Liam Ingles. Almost loses possession of the ball.
Really?
As Stephen Brown defends off, and the referee.
Really aggressive defense here by Marist as we open this second half.
I believe that was a foul that was called. Referee calls the ball.
Interesting adjustment, and it seems to be working so far.
Ball's past the right area. Quickly breaks out of the fence, but then we see Stephen Brown.
A jump ball might have gotten away with a travel there,
but we may see another injury on the floor for Notre Dame.
Federico gets back up though, and looks like he's good to go.
Alrighty. Marist in possession of the ball. Darshan Thomas holding the lead. Passage it to Tate. There have been no significant plays that so far happened in the past few minutes. The exception of a couple of interesting plays. As we see another travel being called by the referee to number 0, Adonai Vasilikins. Possession goes back to Notre Dame with Ryder Ram planning to pass it off to Liam Ingles.
Notre Dame tries to go fast here. Ingles
almost goes for the shot, almost makes it before Marist steals possession. As we see Vasilikins passing it to Vince, passing it to Thomas, who almost makes his hit, and eventually Marist manages to make the basket in.
And that's been another thing today, rebound-wise. Notre Dame's really been struggling, and Marist's been getting a lot of the boards. So definitely somewhat of a difference maker. Obviously, Notre Dame's still up, so it's a good sign, but definitely something that needs to kind of be focused on. Seems that Marist might have a little bit of a height advantage, but definitely something needs to get kind of cleaned up here if we're going to continue to win this game.
I agree with you there, Henry. This game is still far from over. We still have one more quarter, and the referee, it appears calls what appears to be another foul. Another foul of Marist. Liam Ingles continuing to try to find an opportunity. Marist has really good defense. However, Notre Dame is still making it through. And as I say that, we see Stephen Brown in possession of the ball. And wait, what was being called? Was that a...
It's like a football violation.
We see a lot of really nice rebounds by Marist as they're rebounding all across the court as the three-point is made, which is failed. Notre Dame back in possession of the ball. See rebound happen between Reed and Ingles. Ingles looking for an opportunity to break through. He finds that opportunity before another foul is called by the referee.
Notre Dame's really been having trouble starting this half. Really not many points, especially in the last couple minutes. I don't know how many exactly. I think maybe 2 this half. We're about 6 minutes in. So interesting to kind of see the halftime adjustments by Marist, and we'll see if that continues to have an effect.
So far, Marist has been quite aggressive towards Notre Dame. We've so far seen 4 fouls for Marist, 0 on Notre Dame. We see a lot of really good opportunities for Notre Dame to try to accumulate some points. As the play continues, Ryder is in possession of the ball. Pass it to Federico. Marist defense continues to prove that it's a force to be reckoned with. It is really not easy to break through Marist defense, as Notre Dame
Another
has not been
board
quite successful
by Marist
recently. As we see another foul being called.
Looks like a block on Ryder Rea.
See the foul being called on Ryder Rea. We got a couple free throws going in as Vasivkins is on the line for Marist, taking what appears to be 1 free throw.
This is a big 2 shots right here.
Never mind, this is 2 free throws. My apologies.
Again, a big 2 shots, and he makes them both.
We'll make both of the shots as a timeout is called, and we will be right back.
And we're back here. Again, those shots pretty big by Marist, as there's not been much scoring this half, as both teams made halftime adjustments that seem to be helping their defense a little bit. Right now it's a 3-point game, so very close, and we'll see kind of what happens going forward.
Gotta keep in mind that Notre Dame had a 10-point lead in this match, so we can really see Marist making some potential comeback here this quarter. And it's really not starting to look so good with the Dons, as Marist defense is making it very difficult for the Dons to break through and accumulate some points over the way. As you see Ryder Rea of the ball all the way on the left side of the court.
Yeah, again, I think it's been 5 points that the Dons have accumulated over this half, and we're about 6.5 minutes in. So we really need to kind of shake things up here and get some momentum offensively.
As you see, Marist is starting to defend Notre Dame all the way from their side of the court. Notre Dame manages to pass its way out of that area.
And they find Reed open.
Reed passes back to Rea, who doesn't take the 3-point shot. Flaming Eagles once again in possession of the ball, trying to find some way to break through the Marist defense. It's really not easy for the Dons. Marist has an astounding defense. It's been preventing the Dons from accumulating points. As we see a 3-shot being made by Reed Lawson from the bottom side of the court. My mistake, a 2-point being shot by Reed Lawson.
And Marist will run right back up the court.
Marist ties up the match back to a 3-point difference from 34 to 31. Once again,
and that's a jump ball right there.
Wow.
Really good press defense there. It looked like the Dons kind of were a little bit unorganized off the rebound, off the inbound, and Marist kind of jumped on it in a really effective way.
And once again, this goes to really show how impressive Marist defense is, because we see all these plays and all these attempts that Notre Dame makes to make these shots and try to push in. We see Marist backing them out with not much effort. We see Notre Dame struggling against the defensive Marist. As we see Liam passing to Reed.
An open shot.
It's failed with 5 seconds left on the clock. This 3-point shot is called, and it is made and in. The game is tied 34 all for both teams. And as we approach the 4th quarter, and
And that will make for a very interesting fourth quarter. We'll see you then.
And we are back with ND Dons basketball. The Red Hawks tie it up 34-34. And oh man, have we seen this before? The Dons with a 10-point lead at one point in the third quarter, early in the third quarter. And it is now tied. I believe they only made one or two shots, one of those being from Rossland at the end, the mid-range shot. So the Red Hawks now have a tie ball game on their hands after being down 10 points, so the Dons will have to work back up from that. The three-pointer from the wing is in and out, picked up by the Red Hawks and put back up by number 10, Darshawn Thomas, to give the Red Hawks the first lead they've had for a while.
And we've been talking about this all game, Caden. We've been talking about the Dons in the fourth quarter. Can they capitalize, or are they going to fall again to this demon that's been haunting them?
Ingles' layup is no good. Good defense from Vance there. So there's a travel called there, and the Dons will get the ball back. 7 minutes and 12 seconds left here to play here in the last quarter of basketball in this game.
You can definitely feel the emotions running high, both on the court and in the bleachers.
I have to agree with that. Frederico wide open. He pump fakes and gets rejected by Vance. Marist will now take the ball up. The layup is no good, and I believe a charge was called, so the Dons will get the ball back.
I've seen two Marist players slip in the last 10 seconds out here on the court.
It's kind of warm in here. Maybe there's some humidity, condensation on the floor. I don't know what could be going on down there. But very exciting quarter, to say the least, for the third quarter. A lot of kind of back and forth scrappiness from both teams. A couple of hard fouls from both teams, and then a lot of just good basketball, I'd call it. It looks like, yeah, the ref down here, sorry, has a towel, so it looks like they're trying to just clean whatever's up on the floor down there.
And Marist is definitely forcing their fouls and their free shots right now. I mean, just with the way they've been attacking the basket and with the way that they've been shooting. They've been shooting for the net rather than the backboard or the rim.
So Frederico at the top finds Fletcher. Dons need to get something going here. We can't have another quarter like the third where they only score once or twice, and they need to score a little bit more this quarter if they want to come back. They're already down 2. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left here to play.
There's definitely been a shift in the way both teams are playing. We could definitely say that within that first half, the Dons had control. And now Marist is slowly beginning to take that control away.
Yeah, even Reyes' three from the top of the key is good. And I was just about to mention that, how his three-pointers kind of started the Dons off in the third, and then they really died down from there, so they're going to need to see a little bit more of that. 6 minutes, 3 seconds left here to play in the last quarter of basketball here in the Don Dome.
Notre Dame basketball resumes after that timeout. Dons are up 37-36 against the Marist Redhawks. And as we were saying, we have a truly interesting quarter, truly interesting game. Very excited to see these last 6 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. Dons lead 37-36. Dons, I'd even say they've been playing great defensively tonight. They haven't really been letting up too many points, or, they've been making sure Marist they earn their points. They got to take some hard layups, but, they're not giving anything easy to them. It's more just on the offensive side of less turnovers on the offensive end. The layup from Vance is no good. He gets his own rebound twice and puts it in the third time. Vance, he's been a standout player for the Redhawks tonight, as he's really been fighting down low in the paint, getting every rebound he can. He's been putting up as many shots as he can, and he's definitely been producing for the Redhawks.
Thought we were going to see a repeat of the second quarter with Marist bouncing the ball off the rim maybe 5 to 10 times.
Jost down low, finds Rhea.
Don's really struggling to find an opening against this Marist defense.
Yeah, Marist has been playing some terrific defense too, which has to be, given props considering the turnovers they're forcing. It's not just the Dons making stupid mistakes necessarily, it's more Marist forcing those turnovers, which is what you really want to see here at the end of the game. 4.5 minutes left here to play.
There we go.
Foul called on Vance. Looks like he might get called for a reach there. A little bit too much contact.
What the Dons may need to realize is that within this fourth quarter, the score will be fluctuating. It is going to change, and it is not entirely hopeless if they are down by a point.
Yeah, especially if it's only one possession.
Yeah.
All they need is a layup right now, and they'll be back on top. Once again, it is only 1 point. Looks like we got some clock issues. Clock never started, so we'll take 5 seconds off the clock. That'll bring it down to 4 minutes and 19 seconds left.
Looks like we got that situation sorted out.
Rhea on the wing, looking for an option. Fletcher to Ingles. Ingles drives to the left, puts up a shot, draws the contact and the foul. So Ingles will go to the line for 2, as he's been taking some hard hits going to the rack tonight, but he's persevered through it. He'll stay in this game for the last 4 minutes, as he's seen giving it his all out there.
Dons have potential to either tie or take the lead with these 2 free throws.
His first free throw is good.
We've really seen this Ingles-Selhorst connection shine, but within this game, really swinging the ball around to each other, passing, and it's nice to have that confidence.
So Ingles goes 2 for 2 at the line. He'll give the Dons the lead back, 39-38. Once again, a very anticipated matchup going into this game. Dons 12-13 and Marist at 19-4. So a very big game for the Dons.
You know what this game's reminding me of, Caden? End of St. Pat's.
Yeah, very close. Definitely come down to it. Maybe a couple who could shoot free throws better. That might be what it comes down to at the end of this. 3.5 minutes left here to play. Ingles down low. Finds his way back out.
This is where that Marist height that we've been talking about comes in handy. They're just swallowing up the Dons whenever the Dons get a free ball.
Marist with 3 fouls in the quarter so far. Dons with none. Frederigo finds a path, draws the contact, and one! Frederigo with a An electric crowd riser there. That got everyone on their feet, so he'll draw the contact, make the shot, and go to the line for one extra. His free throw's off, almost picked up by the Dons, but Vance comes down with it. Just under 3 minutes left here to play. Dons lead 41-40. Each team with 3 timeouts left, which will probably be critical when it comes down to the last couple seconds even of this game.
Yeah. Here we are. Don's defense, as you were saying, extremely impactful within this game. Honestly, it's forcing Marist to slow down.
Vasilakis finds Vance. Vance floater is good. And once again, he's just been a player who's been, scoring a lot for Marist tonight. He's put up a lot of points so far. He's definitely been a playmaker down in the paint. So the Dons need to respond now, down by 1 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Leo tries to break away right there. Can't quite seem to find an opening. And Ingles is really good at controlling the pace of the basketball game for the Dons offense.
Jost finds Rhea. Back to Ingles again. Fletcher on the wing. Out to Frederigo. Frederigo. Vance almost comes with a steal there, but a foul is called. Vance not too happy about that. He thought he got the pickpocket clean. So Frederigo will go to the line now.
Frederigo back at the line.
Minute 37 seconds left here to play. Frederigo's first free throw is good. And as you mentioned, a lot of lead changes so far. It's just because, each team's only had a 1-point lead. No threes, really. A lot of 2-point shots. Frederigo's second shot is no good. And it's going to be off of Jost in the end, so Marist will get the ball back with a minute 35. And yeah, a lot of lead changes so far. Coach Clancy will take a timeout for the Dons. He'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll also be back in 30 seconds after this quick break. Notre Dame College Prep would like to take a second to thank all of our business partners whose sponsorships have supported a wide range of initiatives here at the school. If you'd like to be a part of our business sponsorship program, please reach out to Nick Georgilis, Class of 91, our sponsorship and donor relations manager, for more info, or check out our business sponsorship program at www.ndons.org. Minute 35 seconds left here to play. The game is all knotted up at 42. Dons took a timeout there, so they're down to 2. Marist still has 3, so each team with plenty of timeouts left. So far, the Dons have 0 fouls in this quarter, 5 for Marist.
While our student section may be small, they're getting loud.
And a timeout immediately called by Marist. They wanted to make sure they got up the court. They're going to try to run some sort of inbound play. They're going to take a full timeout, so we'll be back after this break. We are back after that full timeout from Marist. Each team down to 2 timeouts now. Game's still all tied up at 42 apiece. The minute 26 seconds left here to play. And honestly, I mean, well, we've mentioned this a few times already. I think it's worth mentioning again. The Dons keeping up with these good teams, these very good teams, and they're keeping up with them until the very final minutes of the game, and then they just end up losing the game when they, they've been with them this whole time. The Dons had a 10-point lead at one point, seeing if they were going to run away with it from there, and now it's all tied up with a minute 10 left. The alley-oop there.
Boy.
You kind of saw that play get drawn out as Thomas just kind of took a hook route to the basket and looked for the alley-oop call. Saw it, went up for the layup. That was no good, so he'll go to the line for 2 as he drew some contact going up. His first free throw is good, which will put Marist ahead by 1.
Minute 8 left, so there is enough time, and we must remember both teams still have a few of their timeouts left.
Second free throw is no good, and Rhea comes up with it. Dons will try to push the pace a little bit more. 1 minute left here to play in the Don Dome. Marist leads 43-42.
Rhea tried to break out right there.
Ingles kind of resetting this offense like he usually does.
Oh,
and there's a
gets away.
turnover from the Dons in probably the worst time possible. Little miscommunication from Ingles and Frederigo there. So Marist will get the ball back on the sideline. And Marist also takes a 30-second timeout. Dons basketball is back. Dons trail the Red Wings by 1. So Dons looking to foul now, and they do before the shot gets off.
"35 seconds left in this nail biter." I mean,
I said Red Wings. I meant to say Red Hawks. Too nervous for the end of the game. 35 seconds left here to play. Don's trying to come up with a steal if they can, but of course drawing the foul also. Like we mentioned before, the Dons only had 1 foul coming out of this most recent timeout, so now they're at 3, but they still have 2 to give.
and not much time left on the clock to give those fouls.
Yeah, 28 seconds. Marist, of course, going to try to dribble it out as much as possible. And a foul is called on Frederigo.
3 seconds off the clock, sorry.
Colin Fitzpatrick coming in for Rhea here in these final 30 seconds of the game for the Dons.
Dons looking for the steal. There's that 5th foul.
So Vasilakis will go to the line now. 23 seconds left here to play. Marist still leads by 1. Vasilakis' first free throw is good. Rea comes right back in for Fitzpatrick.
This rebound's huge because even if the Dons get this rebound, will they still give Marist enough time if they potentially tie this game?
Vasilakis goes 2 for 2 from the line. So the Dons call a full timeout. So we'll be back after this break.
Hayden and I, during this timeout, we're doing the math, and either way, the Dons need 3 points. No matter how you spin it, the Dons need 3 points. So, 23 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if the Dons can bring a victory home and overcome Marist in conference.
Yeah. As I mentioned to Jacob during the break, if the Dons go for a layup or any 2 points, you know, Marist is going to let them have it. No point in fouling and let them shoot the extra free throw. They'll still be up by 1.
Time's winding down.
Ingles' layup is good, so that'll cut the deficit to just 1 point. Marist only has 1 point, but they do get the ball back. Dons are going to have to foul quickly. A 30-second timeout is called by Notre Dame. That'll be their last timeout. Marist still has 1 left. 10.5 seconds left here to play, and once again, an exciting game comes down to the final seconds. But we'll see what ND does here. I assume they're going to foul right away, of course.
They get their 2.
Yeah, make Marist earn their points, make them shoot the free throws, and then they got to come back out, probably shooting a 3. That's my only guess. With 10 seconds left, you don't have that much time to really risk right now. So
the clock's our only enemy right now. Perfect storm as we get a steal here.
Yeah, if the Dons can come up with a steal, that'd be big, but my guess is they're looking to foul right away just to stop the clock as quick as possible. Vasilakis gets the ball, and there it is, the foul right away.
I think 8 milliseconds ran off the clock there.
Yeah, so we'll round up to 1. So 1 second comes off the clock there. So Vasilakis going to the line again. He's been perfect all night from the line.
See if the student section gets to him.
His first free throw is good. His second free throw is good. Vasilakis goes 2 for 2. Don's got to do something quickly here.
5 seconds on the clock.
Jost. No foul called. He gets blocked, and that will drain the clock out. Marist beats Notre Dame 47-44 here on this Tuesday night game. Once again, the Dons with a big lead in the third. Can't find anything left in the tank to come out and win it in the end. I have no final comments. Do you have any, Jacob?
It's a heartbreaker in the end, but you got to remember the Dons were with them throughout this entire game. So going into the future games, I know we have only a few home games left. The Dons, especially the seniors, really got to soak in the remaining games that they have, and they really just got to forget about these. I know it's hard. I know it's going to be tough. But if I know this Dons basketball team, it's that they can overcome this.
So the Red Hawks beat the Dons 47-44. Thank you everybody for watching the game. First of all, once again, another thriller out here in the Don Dome tonight, but the Dons do come up short once again. But we do thank you all and appreciate you all for watching the game here tonight. For me, Kaden Frawley, for Jacob Barnett, for all of our other announcers, we had a few tonight, for all of our producers, for all of our cameramen, we thank you all for being with us tonight.
Don't know
Sounded
what that
like
was.
lightning just struck the stadium. So we thank you all for watching. We hope you all have a great night. Go Dons.